Welcome back to Seattime, guys. Reminder, I'm Woody, but this time things are a little bit different. We're on an event. This is the 2021 Red Bull Tennessee Knockout at the Trials Training Center. So this video is gonna be all about the Hard Enduro World Series guys coming to the United States for the first time for points paying of their World Championship. It is a little bit drier, so it's a little bit dustier. The track will be a little bit faster than it has been in years past. Also, there are more competitors. Some of these competitors have been here in the past. Manuel Lettenbichler has won in the past, but a lot of the other racers from Europe and from other parts of the world have been on the podium, so they know what to expect. It's hot, it's humid, but we're all gonna have a lot of fun watching dirt bikes and watching racers be badass in the woods of Tennessee. Let's get to it. You can't talk about the Red Bull Tennessee Knockout without mentioning the amateurs. These racers come from around the globe to test out their gummy tires on the slimy Tennessee rocks and roots. If they stay upright and make it to the top 30 after their 2 TKO races, they get a chance to race the big dogs on Sunday. The Straight Rhythm exhibition race that took place Saturday evening was the highest intensity of the weekend. The format is a bracket-style head-to-head endurocross race that keeps the riders twisting the throttle to the stop and the fans screaming for more race fuel fumes. We saw the riders eyeing up the log doubles when they were walking the course, but watching them bust them out while racing was jaw-dropping. We started with 16 racers and whittled our way down to the final bracket race between GasGas's Taddy Blazouziak and Husqvarna's Billy Bolt. Bolt came out on top over Blazouziak, but both rocketed their bikes over the finish line without a care in the world. The Red Bull Tennessee Knockout is just that, a knockout format. Sunday starts with a hot lap to set the starting order for the first knockout race. The first race has the racers starting one by one on the longest layout of the day. The goal for the racers on course is to finish in the top 25 time-wise so they can move on to the second knockout race.
So far, mega impressed with the organisation and the infrastructure that's changing all the tracks as it goes along. But now I think the organisers are going to twist it a little bit harder, and then we're going into TKO 2.
The second knockout has a different start and scoring format. The 25 racers who made it through are spread out into 5 rows of 5 racers. Even though all racers are on the course, you are only competing against the time of the 4 other racers you started with on your row. The course the racers compete on this time is a slightly varied version from the first knockout race. One racer we saw not make it past knockout 2 was Taddy Blazouziak. Quite surprising considering he truly is one of the best hard enduro racers in the world. Though Manuel Lettenbichler was the fastest during the hot laps, it was Billy Bolt who was carrying the momentum into the final race. Bolt edged out Manny during TKO 1 by 14 seconds and won TKO 2 over Trystan Hart by 38 seconds. Those close times told us the final was going to be bar-to-bar hard enduro racing. The final race was the shortest course on the weekend. The racers had 30 minutes plus 1 lap in front of them, and the one who took the checkered flag took the overall win. Though the course itself wasn't all that challenging, we did see some mishaps that caused quite a lot of back and forth between Bolt and Lettenbichler. Billy Bolt seemed to have edged out Lettenbichler after the halfway point, but a random rock smashed Bolt's pipe in. This is definitely a don't use a pipe guard situation. If he had a pipe guard on, it certainly would have ended his race with a damaged cylinder. The lack of power brought on by the damaged pipe caused Bolt to take a second attempt on the hill climb out of the Red Bull ravine. This gave Lettenbichler the opportunity to get in front of Bolt. Lettenbichler was cruising his way to a win when he had his own mishap, catching a foot peg on a rock. This allowed Bolt to squeak by to take back the lead. From there, Bolt kept his Husqvarna high in the RPMs to try and keep enough power to stay in front of Lettenbichler. When the checkered flag was waved, Bolt took the win, and Lettenbichler launched himself over the finish line just 2 seconds behind Billy. As all the racers came across the finish line, they looked smoked. Waters, Red Bulls, and pipeful of awesomes were consumed to try and start the recovery process. The racing we saw from all competitors was unlike any we've seen at the Trials Training Center before. The course was also faster and more dry than it has been in years past. The hope is that the Red Bull Tennessee Knockout stays on the Hard Enduro World Championship schedule and that we see a slower, more technical course for the world's best. Well, there you have it, guys. The 2021 Red Bull Tennessee Knockout is over. Billy Bolt is your winner this year. Manuel Lettenbichler in second, Trystan Hart in third. Yes, this is a champagne bottle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit of on-site recap from this event. If you want to see more of this stuff, let me know. Tell me. I'd love to come to more events and do a Brian Pierce, Seattime, Woody there with George kind of recap. I think it'd be awesome. Remember guys, give this thing a thumbs up, give it a like, whatever the kids are doing these days. Got stuff everywhere. If you want to get more content from Seattime, education, entertainment on dirt bikes, make sure you give a subscribe. If nothing else, I hope I get a chance to see you on the trail, but if I don't, I'll see you guys on the internet.